Hi, welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. My mic is working now, and everything should else be working. Welcome to our podcast. It's episode 10.
So, I have a few things to talk about, but I would like everybody to go first.
A lot of Dune vibes.
What do you mean everybody should go first?
Oh no, something bad. It's like I've been pretty mainstream lately, so I just know some things right now.
So, sure, I can go ahead. It's nothing basic. It's kind of like more about myself and regarding, I think, last podcast when I was talking about that podcast I was kind of muted, wasn't I? It was basically about finding good routines and changing up lifestyle. And I feel like I'm doing it slowly. I'm changing my habits. It's like getting rid of bad habits of sleeping every day after work or
Heck yeah.
Honestly, I love that
I'm actually playing less games now. I'm kind of self-controlled.
Wait, that wasn't part of the deal.
Oh no, well, I mean, I'm trying to cut games to do other things I want to do. It. Don't get me wrong. I still want to play games all the time, but it's just like there's a few things like the drawings I was showing you guys, the couch and all that. I want to do more of these, and like I have to sacrifice something to be able to get the time to do that.
I like that this is the topic that we're starting with, because honestly, it is like I also started doing stuff like this, right? Like not intentionally. It's just like I got a pull-up bar. I went shopping one day and I got a pull-up bar, and I started doing it. I was like, wait, this is kind of fun. So I just kept doing it, and then I started doing like push-ups and all that stuff. Now it's like I'm able to do it consistently, you know.
How many reps can you do?
Which one?
For pull-ups.
I could do like 20 in a row, and then in terms of reps, I haven't seen how far I can go if I just keep like pacing myself.
That's a rep. It's like you know what a set and a rep is, right?
No, I don't really know the terminology.
Oh, okay. So like a set, like when I say I'm gonna do bench presses, 3 sets of 10. A set means how many times I'm gonna do it after a break. So I'll do. And reps is like how many times I do the motion.
Okay, then yeah, 20. Oh, not 20. I should say 19. I keep rounding up. Alvin knows this. I always round up.
Yeah, rounding up is. I think it's rounding up is always good, but depends.
Yeah, like Jason said, 1 rep is like 1 pull-up. But goddamn, 19?
Yeah. I mean, but also remember, I'm light. I'm barely heavier than my sister.
You're damn.
Like,
if you don't mind, may I ask you how much you weigh?
I have no idea, but one way I could say it is like when I flex my abs, it actually looks like the middle of my stomach goes in.
Oh, so you're built like a Nigerian child.
Oh my god.
But like I eat proper. I legit eat proper.
Yeah, you just have a fast metabolism.
It just whoosh.
Oh no, I seen this guy in the shower. He's pretty built.
Oh my god, you had
exercising back
the
then.
showers, man.
Beginning of stream talk.
Yo, we were talking. Me and Hood were talking about this like last time. We're just like, yo, it's nice the interaction that Shay and Josh have, but the shower part is like, can we exclude this?
Came out of the left field. I don't mind, to be honest. Like,
I do mind, yo. Like,
this could be us, Alvin, but you're playing.
Yeah, it's the Portland lore. I'll never give context.
Just let everybody wonder.
You'll become our inside joke of our podcast.
Yeah, just showering together.
I don't
like
this.
Talk together, clean together.
Right?
Shower together.
Just shower together, stay together.
I'll find your weakness one day.
Oh my god.
Shay's weakness?
I think you already found it.
Thick goth girls.
Yeah,
That's his weakness.
honestly.
Oh yeah, you know, funny enough, there are shower podcasts these days. You know.
Oh no.
I mean, so I've heard these YouTubers.
Shower podcast, yes, but everyone knows about the hot tub podcasts.
Yeah, hot tub time machine. I mean podcast.
What? You guys want down to do this one day, or like?
I'd rather do a sauna podcast.
Oh, I actually want to try sauna.
Because that would
Nice.
cook the cameras.
The cameras will get foggy.
Yeah.
It's just funny, like realize like 2 hours in, like there's no footage.
I can get heat strokes, bro.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, I've been killing my bad habits. I feel like a lot of it is just like, oh yeah, sure, it's not me really doing it. It's more like taking the dog for the walk is like all of it's becoming to like, oh, I'm doing this not for myself but for my dog. For example, like right now I don't usually go on runs, but like right now I'm doing short runs around the block of my house just to get my dog trained to be able to keep the same distance as I'm running, because I want to run without a leash. Having a leash in your hand while you're running is a pain in the ass. So
Oh yeah.
I'm training him to like just stay beside me and not go sniffing other stuff, but like he's quite obedient. It's just I want him to be able to maintain that pace beside me, which is turning out good. But yeah, I feel like I have a reason to do certain things now. Yeah.
Also, it's kind of like I kind of realized like obedience and impulsivity aren't necessarily opposites. It's kind of like when I did some like internal searching, like sometimes I felt like some mistakes I made in the past, like comparing to your dog, right? It's like some mistakes I've made in the past is like maybe I wasn't like, I don't think like in my mind space was like I want to do a bad thing, right? It was just like I just acted in a way that I didn't want, you know. So like it takes practice to control that still.
It's so appropriate that you say you're self-searching when I'm looking at you in the avatar state.
Talking about avatar states and everything, quick announcement for everyone who's watching. We will have an update of this boring view of our podcast. It'll be changing. It'll be a bit more comfortable, a bit more enjoyable than seeing a cat, a frog, and Kirby and Aang speaking. It'll be a bit more enjoyable, I hope. So expect that next week. Can't keep promises, but I really hope everything gets done by next week.
How about we say in 2 weeks, and then we just subvert the expectation.
You're a big brain. I see. So yeah, guys, we expect it in 2 weeks then.
Yeah.
Undersell, then over deliver.
Exactly.
My God, that's the right way.
And then as soon as we get better, then we start to like make the deadline shorter.
Yeah.
Unless we're like Cyberpunk 40K, then you know.
40K?
40K?
I don't know what it's called.
2077. Shit. Cyberpunk
I'm thinking of,
20K.
What am I thinking of?
Warhammer.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
what's the 40K stand for? How many like pieces there are in the game, or like how much lore?
it's
How big your dick has to be to play that game?
it's like a futuristic type game, right? So
It's 40K, but like the nanometer version. Is that cool?
Nanometer.
Wait, what's the scale? Like what's
Yeah,
the
what did you say? Josh, sorry I cut you off.
no, the 40K actually is meant to be like the year, right? So it's
Oh, really?
in the future.
Oh, I didn't
Jesus.
know that.
That's earlier. We're like in 2K right now.
Bro, there's still humans in 40K? What the fuck?
40,000. You're 40,000, bro. We'll all be dead.
Nah,
And the
it's
only
because-
people that will be left alive are like TikTok superstars.
No, the only people left.
What?
No,
What?
the only people
TikTok
left
overlords.
alive- The only people left alive is the immortal man and the immortal snail.
I mean, everybody would like choose to run from the snail, right? Like nobody chooses the money.
Bro, I see like a sick life hack. Like some guy lived in some parts of Saskatchewan where the whole field is covered in salt. He's like, this motherfucker would be the equivalent of a war vet traveling through like a barbed field wire.
But that's the
Not
thing.
kidding.
What if the snail like builds a tolerance to salt over like millennia?
I don't know. I think the screams of the damned would like be a good giveaway to be like he's near.
Wait, I'm not getting it. What's wrong with snails?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he doesn't know it.
I
Want to
don't.
explain it?
Please.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, so you ever heard like that game was like the equivalent of like $1 million but
No,
Right?
not really.
So like somebody will tell you, "Do you want $1 million?" But you have to like I don't know, kill somebody.
Yeah.
yes. So there's this scenario which is pretty famous where it's like $1 million but you're an immortal man, right? Who lives forever. But for the rest of your life you're chased by an immortal snail where if he touches you in any sort of way, you die an excruciating death.
Oh my god. So, okay, I get the setting now. Alright.
And it's not like you're fighting Turbo or anything, that damn snail. It's just a normal snail.
It's basically the representation of a slow, agonizing pain.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Or dread. You know, like it's a Nocturne. Nocturne is supposed to get the feeling of dread, right? Whereas Fiddlesticks is surprise.
Isn't
So
fear?
that's-
Overall fear? For
Yeah, they're all fear at the end of the day, but like Nocturne is purposely built for dread.
Actually, no. The new Fiddlesticks represents like a sort of like past eternal fear, because like how he like draws upon everybody's like backstories.
Hmm.
oh my
But,
god.
okay, so in terms of comparing, it's like with Fiddlesticks, his ult versus Nocturne, he puts his W on you
Yeah.
and it takes for activate.
Oh, you're
So,
talking
like,
about alt
you
wise,
dread.
yeah. Then it surprises
Oh,
for Fiddlestick, yeah.
Or with Nocturne, he ults first and everything goes dark before he shows up on you. So it builds dread. That's how they design the character.
Yeah, so for any non-virgins in our chat, we're talking about the game called League of Legends. If you've heard of it, I'm pretty sure you're a virgin or sad. But yeah. Talking on the topic of League, oh my god, I've watched Arcane. It's...
Oh wait, no
I'm
spoilers,
so...
no spoilers.
No, I'm no spoilers, but I'm sad that it is amazing. Like, how... Where does Riot come up with those good ideas and making good stuff? Good production, good everything.
I think it's a matter of just like times have changed. Like the game is outdated, or like doesn't belong in this era. No matter how many times they update it, but like their skills in other media just works. You know? Oh, okay.
Talking on that topic, Abar, does anyone know the Aunt Cassie's checking your browser history?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh.
What is that?
I will let you go on incognito and search it up. But funny enough, I found it on some website with like saying like if it exists, there's something of it. Either way, and then the next day, I find they announce a Baymax movie. I'm like, bro, they gotta promote more of that.
Oh, what movie?
Baymax movie.
Baymax.
And you know how on Baymax there's Aunt Cass,
Yeah, of course, the auntie.
and there's gotta be more of her coming like hot. There's already
Yeah,
a bunch of Arcane, because you know
Christ.
Arcane is currently, yeah.
Red Moa. Whoa, who said that? Anyway, yeah. I was surprised too. It's like, wow, they remember Baymax.
Yeah, Baymax was one of my favorite characters for like,
Dude.
made me sad, big sad.
For a few years. Wait, you talking about like Big Hero 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For a few years, my sister and I actually did like the fist bump that way. It was like blah.
Oh yeah.
So fun.
Oh, they're gonna say for a few years you're into Fallout Boys.
Yo, Fall
yeah,
Boy is
that
pretty
too.
good too, yeah.
They were there.
Like,
Yeah. What? You thought I was gonna be like, no? What are you talking about?
No,
You're
I'm
awesome.
just like, I'm just stupid. Like where my mind goes sometimes. Yeah, we talk about this guy. We talk about. Oh yeah, I love Arcane. I'm just there thinking, he really likes lesbians, huh?
He does.
Thanks, man.
But yeah,
Oh, Yeah.
that's my life. I've been watching Arcane, love it. It's getting. Here's another thing, you guys gonna hate me. I know it's gonna come and bite my ass. I swear I came up with the idea first. I wrote some stuff in my D&D campaign, and when you guys gonna hear it, you guys gonna be like, oh, you copied off Arcane, right? I swear,
okay.
you guys do this, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you individually.
I respect creativity. I will say Arcane copied you.
I'm warning
Okay,
you right
thank
now,
God.
Alvin. I haven't heard what you're gonna say, but I'm just gonna say you copied them just to like piss you off.
Oh my god, you will die. I swear, I have on Discord, I have the timestamp I wrote it. That's why I made a Discord server for only my storage.
Let's go.
This guy introduced a pink hair character. Like, oh, Arcane did it first. Arcane did it first.
I'm gonna introduce a samurai that's from like Bleach. He's got, oh, that's from Arcane. I remember that. Yeah. You remember that background character? Yeah, that's him.
That's
So-
the guy with the sword. The opening scene.
He's like,
So,
wait, your character has pink hair? Wait, that's Vi. No way.
No way, that's fine.
Does your character have neon hair with like he's a paraplegic and is black, Asian, and Latino at the same time? I saw it in Arcane.
Wait, there's a female character that punches people? That's Vi. No way. Oh my god.
No way, that's definitely.
All right, and copyright.
So yeah, I also want some things are brought up. So I was watching a few trailers today, or not today, like throughout this week on YouTube. Holy shit, we're kind of stacked in terms of media.
I mean, it's Christmas season, right? Like
Oh, yeah,
a lot
that's
of good
true.
movies come out for Christmas.
So we got Morpheus, Moon Knight. If anybody knows Moon
Oh
Knight.
my god, Moon Knight. Yes. It's
Wait,
it's
are
gonna be a
you
TV show, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that a TV show? Morpheus a movie, if I'm correct.
Is
Yeah.
Moon Knight like supposed to be like a mental health superior or something? Isn't he like supposed to be like?
He
the
he has
Deadpool
yeah.
of DC. Like he, for some reason, he thinks Dracula owes him like $20 and keeps killing
Oh
him.
my god, yes. I love how like every time Spider-Man's like, bro, who you talking to?
Like, bro, the moon, of course.
Just if you guys are curious, just type Moon Knight out of context and you'll get all his weird quotes. And it's canon.
Why do I hear Eminem all of a sudden? That shit kills
I really
me all of
hope
a
they
sudden.
keep that comedic part in the TV show, but I don't know. It's a pretty dark TV show too, I'm guessing.
I wish Marvel owned Venom, because I don't think Venom's actually gonna make it into like an MCU story.
Oh,
And
not
Venom
at
is
all.
such a fun character.
You sure? Apparently, I don't know. I didn't watch Carnage, but my brother was telling me how like Venom might make it into the new movie for Spider-Man
But
or
is that
something.
no? Carnage is separate from Venom though.
I mean, like, in terms of Sony, like, that's Sony's thing, unless Sony...
Yeah, because the thing is that Spider-Man, all the other Spider-Man that we're seeing, the antagonists are owned by Sony. So like, Marvel did something with Sony. They had a negotiation or something. Right?
Oh, you're saying, like, the Sam Raimi property is somehow...
Yeah,
So,
maybe
yeah, you're right.
because like, look, the Tobey Maguire and the other one, I don't know the name. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are owned by Sony. The only one that's owned by Marvel is the Tom Holland one, and for them to have property of the Dr. Octavius,
Lizard, Sandman...
yeah, it must be
Jamie-
that Marvel
Jamie
made a deal
Foxx.
with Sony, or they bought it somehow. I don't know. Disney has so much money.
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Disney could buy me and like all my organs twice or 3 times, or maybe more than that.
Alvin, there's no price on you. Come on, buddy. You're priceless. Let's go.
Let me look at the human body, how much I can sell myself real quick. Liar. Why don't I see myself on the market, huh?
True said. Well said, Alvin.
Can you imagine one day you're just going onto the black market for fun, and then you see your picture being sold?
There's memes like that, you know, like the live chat, like just random and so very descriptive of like the person watching the video about to get killed or his cheeks clapped, and then he's like, "Wait a second, this is my room."
It's like, wait, I know this house. Oh my god, I know this guy. This guy lives in my
this is me.
neighborhood. Wait,
if
that's
that
my
was the
room.
case- if that's the case, who put up the auction for you?
I don't know, man.
Gotta pick somebody.
Everybody.
Government, they don't like me,
Alvin.
Oh, sh-
bro. I didn't pay what's up for a while because of COVID. Now they hate me.
You know what? That reminds me of the Titan stare meme.
Oh my god, it's so dark. It makes me actually scared sometimes.
What?
The Titan
Oh,
staring like from Megamind.
Oh.
It's like me browsing the web, looking at the dark web, seeing a very accurate description of me being sold to the black market.
Or the Santa Claus filling my liquid shit on his lap as I tell him I want a dragon for Christmas.
Filling with my liquid shit on. What the fuck?
I think my favorite one is like me gripping my 12 gauge after hearing on the radio the guy I just picked up 2 hours ago was found dead 2 days ago.
God.
God.
I don't know if I heard that correctly. Was that something related to paranormal that you just said?
Silent Hill?
No, what you just said. Like, can you repeat that last meme you just said?
Oh, it's like me listening to the radio gripping my 12 gauge when I hear that the guy I just picked up in my car 2 hours ago had been dead for like 2 days.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just on that topic, if you don't mind me switching. A lot of times, like I would hear my parents talking to other like adults, like my aunties, uncle, and all that stuff, or like I guess friends. And they would always talk about like how in Mauritius they had experienced like some paranormal stuff, where like not witnessed but heard stories and almost like heard like women crying in the woods.
That's very common actually for like third world countries, the like crying thing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. What right now?
Look. Here's the thing. Another thing is, I was very like I believed some of the things my families told me in like when I went to visit my grandparents, because they had like a very like almost like a mansion, right?
Damn,
Lots of
you're
space.
balling, huh?
Like it's
It's just a
different,
big house, yeah.
very big, and at the top level is like it's a roof, but it's actually like you could stand on it. It's like almost like a balcony, but it's the entire roof.
Oh
Right?
Yeah, I
yeah,
know
we
what
had
you
this
mean,
in
it's the
Mauritius
same
too.
back home.
Same thing in
Yeah.
Mauritius.
Shout out third world countries, bro.
It's sick. That place is really fun. Anyway, so my uncle told me that up there was a red dragon, and that's why we weren't allowed there without adults. The adults keep the red dragon away, but if we went alone, the dragon would come down, swoop, and take us away. So legit, my cousins and I would always would not always, but like once in a while when we knew nobody was there for sure, would sneak up there and like take a peek to try to see the red dragon, and like we'd see it, but we still wouldn't go into that area because we were still scared. And we believed
This is why you like anime now.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense, right? Because like, there's a few, I guess, folk tales in Mauritius similar to this. Like they would tell you, if you ever are like tired at night, never go sleep under a tree because there's a ghost that stays there, and like they will strangle you during your sleeping.
And there's usually a good reason for it too.
The
Yeah,
actual
like-
reason, apparently, the actual reason is because like trees produce like CO2 at night, and
Yeah, but
well,
it's not never enough for it. to
it's
be a
never
problem.
enough. But like I'm guessing some people slept under and like not suffocated, but had like a lack of oxygen, so they woke up and got scared, and that's what
Like
we
there's
say.
people that sleep, yeah, with like plants in their rooms and they're fine. So I feel like there's actually fucking shit there.
Or that,
like-
I mean,
Or
of
that.
course, but that's the reason why the conclusion I came to. Why.
Yeah, there's like there's usually for most things like that there's like a logical thing for it.
Oh my god, I have too many stories of like different like not necessarily paranormal, like it's things I've heard other people say, but like when I was there, I fully believed everything I was told. So like it was real to me, as real as like my hand can burn type real. But yeah, it's different here. Here everything is just like boring.
I don't know. There was one funny legend we had here.
I'm okay. Tell me. I'm interested.
You ever heard of the pee pee poo poo man?
Oh
Pretty scary.
god!
No
Oh
way.
god!
Never
The
mind. Shut up.
beep poo poo man.
Are you being serious, or is this actually a thing?
No. One thing for sure is like one of the movies. You know the Silent Hill movie?
Yeah.
One of the set pieces was filmed in Toronto.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you
I
know
didn't-
the Mean Girls movie? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you finished. You didn't finish. Sorry.
Oh, that's other scary things too. Like I remember there's a story about a bridge, right? If you drive it at a specific time with a certain amount of people in your car, so if let's say if you have a 4-seater and you only have 3 people in your car, when you cross the bridge, you'll see the 4th seats taken up, and then when you finally leave the bridge, the person's gone.
Oh,
Mm.
Because there's legends where somebody had drove by
In
there.
Canada?
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's a YouTube video idea. All we have to do is drive there with an empty seat.
mm.
What if we're 5-seater?
5-seater?
Yeah,
that thing?
5-seater because we're 4 people.
What
Yeah.
if we fill? Okay,
Let's
so
get answer.
listen. What if we fill out the car with everyone except one seat is available, and we put a car seat there for a baby?
Oh, is it baby ghost time?
Baby ghost. We're creating ghosts,
Oh my
bro.
goodness.
Baby ghost time.
Yo, we're adopting a baby ghost on the podcast.
You seen the mirror, the mom crying, please give me my child back now.
He's ours now. He's our like In's fucking butler. He's like Liff.
Oh my god, you guys are dirty to live though.
Yeah, the homie has a steady job and his old thing. He's doing good even after that.
Even after death.
Yo, you guys know the Mean Girls movie? Because I remember Jay talking about the movie that was shot. It actually some of the scenes were actually shot at my high school.
Really?
Where like the girl got run over by the bus,
Oh,
and like some shots of the sports scenes.
You tell
Like,
me
whatever-
we could have seen you on the
crazy.
big screen?
Huh?
You tell me you could have seen you on the big screen?
I mean, it was shot like years before I went to the high school.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
but like in my head, I always keep thinking like whenever I went to school, I was so terrified. Not really terrified, but like there was like a little bit of anxiety that like I don't want to step on the road and get run over like the
Oh my
video
God.
show.
I thought you were just scared Terry Crews would come.
Terry Crews would come.
Oh,
Oh, I love Terry Crews and his
Yeah,
Old Spice
he's in that
commercial.
movie.
Or that.
Yeah, both of them. He's great.
Yeah, he's a wholesome guy. Guys
actually.
into PC, just like Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Henry
PC
Cavill.
gaming.
Hmm.
There's no.
He's also like very self-disciplined.
And he's a softie, like actually.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Quite a lovely fellow.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like being soft is not really a weakness. It's like,
Oh, not at all.
I wasn't trying to make it sound like that. It's just
no, I know.
It's
I'm just saying. Like a lot of people think being soft is like, oh, you're weak for being soft. That's not the case. Again, like I'm gonna compare it to the students I worked with. A lot of students think like, oh, being hard, you know, like talking back to the teacher or like lacking respect for the teacher is like kind of cool and all, but like in the end, it's just that I'm not gonna say, oh, you're hurting yourself. It's just that you're not using the tools that are here. We're here not to help ourselves or get money. We're here to help you guys and well, money as well. But like,
yeah. we've gotta
if you're
get
not
that
gonna
back
use
still.
if you're not gonna use all your tools, might as well not come then.
Of course.
Another softie mentioning that is Will Smith, right? You know
Oh,
all the
man.
stuff around him.
Yeah, the entanglement.
Yeah. It's so painful to even hear that word. It's so dismissive, bro. Oh, it's so disgusting to say it like that.
I'm sorry, that's the only way I remember it. My bad.
Pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
I hate how that ended up in the end.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
there's one person.
Bro,
in this world
the
who
homie's like
doesn't
so
know.
forgiving, bro. And then everybody in
Yeah.
the test so indignified for him.
There's one person
The
who
thing is that
doesn't know.
you need to be forgiving sometimes, even though like a lot of shit happen. I feel like
Even though your wife cheats on you with Tupac.
I mean,
my wife-
yo, he can
He's
probably
the
use
goat.
it.
What do you mean?
It's like a lot of things. Like if you encounter someone who did you a lot of bad things, I think like you just approaching that person or forgiving them and understanding and being able to talk to them, you grow as a person. It's not like vice versa. Oh, you know what? This person did me wrong, and like I'm never gonna talk to them back. It's like if you look at it from a child's perspective, we're being really immature. I don't like being immature. Like in terms of serious talk, of course.
I think that relationship is like it was over. I think the reason why like it's so shocking to us is like that relationship was probably over with way longer than like anybody else knew, right? Because
Wait. They're not together anymore?
I don't know if they're together.
I can
but
check
I'm
it
saying
up if you
in
want.
terms of
think
it
he-
being like
No, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm saying like in terms of it being like a proper relationship, it just feels like, you know, it seems like she doesn't want to be in that relationship anymore, and Will is kind of like hanging on to her legs, and she's kind of like pulling away, and so she's like, she now like cheats and is like, are you like, this is I'm serious, and like Will's still holding on, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I see
how
what
I
you
viewed
mean,
it was like the only reason he's staying with her is until like his kids move out and they feel comfortable moving out on their own, because he doesn't want to make a big deal about it in front of them.
Maybe.
Seems like they're still together.
Yeah.
That's what I think of it as.
It's either he's a sucker or
He's a poor fellow that's down bad.
Since we're talking about marriage and like things going wrong, I already know my answer for this question, but if let's just assume, I really hope it never happens to any of you guys, and if it does happen, then there's gonna be a fight between me and your significant other. But let's just say you guys got married, have a child, and I don't know, something bad happens and the divorce needs to be done. Would you guys want to take custody of the child, or like give the child like away, or want to visit the child every
Of
time?
course. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. What do you mean? Say
of course
again?
give the child away. Who wants it?
No, of course, give your child away. I don't want to be interrupted from my gaming session. What the fuck?
Yeah, no one just do it, bro.
So
It's gonna take my
basically,
internet bandwidth.
shit, we're saying like, you find a significant other, you get married, you have a child, and unfortunately something bad happens. I'm saying I really hope it never happens to you guys, otherwise I'm gonna fight your significant other. And like, would you go ahead and try to take custody of the child, or just let the mother take care of the child, or visit the child once in a while, or
Oh, if there was a fallout between me and the wife, I'm taking the kid because I don't want him to end up like her.
Fair enough. I feel like for
Oh.
me it's the
Wait,
same
y'all-
thing. But
Y'all giving away
go
the
ahead.
kid?
No, as a joke.
Go ahead, Josh. I think you wanted to say something, right?
Actually, no, finish. I was gonna like give another question. So finish what
Okay.
you're saying.
Yeah. So for me, it's like basically the way I see it's like, I've noticed or realized that I actually have like a really. I enjoyed the company of children. Like, it's fun to have one. Like, it's okay. It's gonna sound so weird and bad the way I put it. Childrens are kind of like dogs. If you know what I
Okay.
mean. Like, they light up the mood. They so easily like amused by little things that we see as like stressful. For example, you can be fixing a light and like it's being painful and annoying, but they would see like, oh look, that is going up the ladder and trying to fix this again. Oh, it's lighting up. Oh, it's turning off. Oh, it's lighting up. It's turning off. It's like I don't know. It brings joy and like a sense of like comedy to everything you're doing, which
It's a
is
level of intelligence.
yeah.
I
And
think,
also like I feel like I would want to give everything I know, like passing down to the child. Like, I don't want him to be with someone with someone I know and I don't know what they're giving to that child, right?
Yeah.
I know if the child is with me, I know what's going on, and I know that person is in safe hands.
Yeah.
I think somebody will only give up their child if they thought they weren't capable, but still wanted the best for the child.
Yeah,
So
that's understandable, of course. And I'm guessing even that person would say, I want to take the child, but it's just they don't have the necessity or the money or the income for it. I speak like a child, the money.
But another question similar to that is, if you had a child, right, and you and your wife kept that child for like a couple of years, like 2 years, but eventually you found out that that wasn't actually your biological child, and then you got the option of either keeping one child or like switching them out for the other, but you could only keep in contact with the child you keep. Which one would you keep?
For me, it doesn't matter. Like, for me, a child's a child. It doesn't matter. Sure, the child, when he grows up, probably would want to go meet its biological dad or anything. But in my eyes, I raised the child. The child is mine, and like I'm its father. It's in my eyes, but in its eyes, it's up to him. I honestly believe that thing.
I agree. Like,
doesn't
I raised
matter.
a child as my own. Nothing's gonna change.
If the child doesn't see me as his dad anymore, well, I can't do anything. It's his choice, but I'm still there no matter what to support him.
Alright, you little shit. Just remember, I changed your diapers. Alright, go off.
Good.
Yeah.
Which one would you choose?
Probably the same thing as Alvin, like the child that you raise, because it's like, I'm trying to phrase this.
He doesn't like child, man. He just doesn't like child.
I don't want kids, but like if I were to like spend time and raise the kid thinking he's my own the whole time, then like he's I still think of it as my own kid, right?
Yeah.
So probably that one.
That's fine.
If it was only one.
And also, the thing is that I still don't get it when people find out they're not the father or mother of a child. It's like, does that change? Does that change responsibility? The child is still there. Like, you could rather this child go in an orphanage than find new parents and possibly creating mental issues for this child. Like, it's hard on their mental at this age. At a young age, they usually need parents to interact, talk to, have fun, living like a regular childhood life. Unfortunately, not every child gets that opportunity, but saving one of them is better than having one more in the batch.
I agree. Pretty much most of the comments where I saw this all agreed. I don't know. I feel like if you choose like to I don't know. It's like it's hard to see why you to pick the one that's biological. Also because like they probably don't know you, and like that's also gonna cause a lot of friction and also like turmoil in their life.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're 2 years old still. I don't know.
So there's a movie that one of my good friends showed me, Yoshan, who knows him. We watched a movie called Brigsby Bear. It's basically the same idea of like a child being adopted since he was really young, and he's been living with like basically random adults. He's been thinking that these two adults are his parents for the entirety of his life, and the moment when he gets the parents get caught by the cops and he gets returned back to his biological family, you can see that the child doesn't connect with the parents, and he still has a connection with the fake dad, sorry, which shows like parents are not necessarily your biological one, but the one that spends their time and would do everything for you. Of course, like I don't know, it sounds rude the way I'm putting it for my parents, but like
No, not at
You
all.
could be a dad without being a father.
yeah.
Yeah. If anything, gives more credit to your father.
Like
You know,
honestly, my
for
parents has been like always like friends to me. They always like either make fun or like joke around. It's like I don't know. It's really friendly, but of course, friends with respect, of course.
So when am I getting nephews and nieces, guys? Come on.
Oh no, I hate when parents are like, when they're getting married. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't have a significant other. Like, and then every female they see me hanging out with, is that your girlfriend? But good thing for people who knows my backstory and my flashbacks. Ever since that issue happened with me and my ex, my parents never asked me that question. So I'm like always like zooming around. Like they're like, oh, Ashley has a girlfriend. Do you have one? I'm like, meow.
I just have to tell them that like, the girl I'm hanging out with is gay.
What?
That's another way of getting rid of that.
So they just stop asking me.
So what if your parents are like, instead of like, oh well, so that means we're getting 2 grandchildren?
No, like literally if I'm just hanging out with a friend who happens to be a female, just so they don't ask me that question, I just say, yeah, they're gay. Sorry.
I just say a friend, and they don't ask me if it's a guy or girl. Lucky me.
Oh no, because like one time, like a friend who drives me to school like rolled up to my house and they caught her. And they're like, "Oh, is this your girlfriend?" Like, "Oh no, she's just a friend, but she's gay." Anyways, I'm off to school. I mean,
Everybody, what do you only hang out with gay girls, Che? Like your friends are still confused.
Are you trying to send us something? Are you trying to like communicate something to
Yeah,
us?
communicate something to us.
Remember what I just told you a while ago? You don't?
I can't remember. Sorry.
Never mind. No, it's okay.
You're soul searching?
No, I'll keep my personal business off the podcast.
Okay, cool. I fully understand.
But I'm just gonna say I win, Josh.
All right,
What?
where's the poo-poo stain pants? I'm gonna drop it at your house.
I didn't hear what he said.
He won, he said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Relax. Stop.
Shit.
Congrats.
Well, guess what? In the end, Josh really won. That moment when you step in the shower with him, he's the one who won. That he didn't tell you.
That's a dub.
You
That's
guys,
a dub.
you guys are all going to hell.
It might be. Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the fiery
The
fire of the showers of hell together.
The showers of you cannot escape.
You see Josh spawns there. We're like, hey Josh.
It's not, am I going while you guys are holding on to me, you're like, you're down here with us, boy.
Oh, so I guess other mainstream things I saw this month or week actually. So Warner Brothers, right?
No, what about them?
They got a fighting game coming out.
No way.
Super Smash Warner Brothers?
Oh, I gotta show you the video.
Oh man, okay.
Bunny, Daffy Duck?
Check the Discord.
Yep. Sorry for anyone who is on the chat. I won't be able to put it, but you might hear it.
Oh, should I put the link in the?
Yeah, sure.
Should I put the link?
Oh, it really is Bugs Bunny. Jeez.
Oh my god, they added Jake and
Everybody's coming out with the
Jake.
Smash Bros nowadays.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yo,
dude.
Bug Bunny is using his
Steven
ulti.
Universe!
No,
Oh my
but-
god! I remember
Steven
seeing.
Universe is there
Bro,
with
I
like the
saw
thick girl.
Yeah, I seen so
Yes,
many
sir.
videos of Steven Universe, but in the wrong context, not the
Yeah,
actual
I've
TV
seen a
show.
lot of comics. Yeah, me too. The tip of the TV show. Yep.
Is that a Pokemon? Wait, that's wait, wrong. Oh, that's actually
Jerry.
that's
jeez.
kind of neat. Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
The
Wait, was
best
that-
part hasn't come up.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
Wait for the best part.
What's the best part?
Did you see him, the all-powerful one?
I've been skipping through it. Sorry.
Who's the all-powerful one?
Oh my god! Yes, they did
Oh.
it. Shaggy.
Shaggy's in there.
Shaggy's
Yeah.
in it. He
That's
goes
what I was
Super
looking at.
Saiyan.
Remember when I was saying Shaggy's fighting character name?
And I was saying House is in Smash for jokes and not Valorant
Yeah.
for jokes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Didn't they bring him into like Mortal Kombat or something?
No, did
Yeah.
they? They did?
Yeah. Just for like that little Warner Brothers logo.
Oh yeah, the intro. Yeah. That was kind of cool. I like that.
But yeah, this game, like, I don't want to be rude to like Nick All Stars, because I guess they had like a smaller budget, but like it looks a lot more polished.
Dude, yeah, Nick All-Stars, like looking at it, it's like
It's
it's a
scuffed.
bit jarring.
It's scuffed.
Yeah, and like the Avatar characters especially is like you see them moving and it's just like there's
Yeah.
this little like stretchiness animation should have where it's like, you know, boing, like Cat Dog has it, but
Yes, yeah. But it doesn't look on the human characters like. But
Yeah.
then somehow they pull it off. Oh, but then Warner Brothers is like taking jabs. They're like, oh, we got voice actors, by the way. It's like, yeah, you just can't let these guys be like an indie company.
and then the what's it called? I think it's like the sound effects are also like a little annoying, I'll be honest, with Nick All Stars. Like what's his name? Nigel. He just has like a bunch of animal noises he makes whenever he attacks and like it wears on you, man. It's like thousands caca I've heard today.
I love Kaka.
But yeah, what do you guys think? Shaggy mains here? Any Shaggy mains?
I haven't been playing any fighting games in a while. I mean, my friend got me to play Brawlhalla, Curse Soup. Oh man, it's been so long I can't even play the game properly anymore.
What about Guilty Gear?
Man, I need to get back into these games. Remember how I used to play Blair Witch every Sunday, I think? I can't even do that anymore. I don't know, I've been procrastinating so much and doing so much at the same time.
You're busy.
Bro, just give me the if I can, I would like to stream some games. I want to stream roguelikes, Monster Hunter, RPGs.
Sure,
Like, share the key.
sure.
Awesome.
It's called Make Your Own Twitch and then use it. I'm playing. But either way,
it's
we're
okay,
gonna
it's
have
okay.
to make it.
Make your own
Oh
videos.
my
Heard.
god. This guy can't play around anymore since he won, huh?
Never
Make
been
your own
wrong.
videos.
But no, I was actually thinking we can either keep streaming on my Twitch or make an actual Twitch for the actual channel, but the thing is that we're gonna have to restart from scratch with the followers.
Yeah. I
Which
mean,
is-
can we just like, not to be rude, like, because I'm guessing you may work on this channel, but can we just rebrand the name here?
I wouldn't mind.
Mm.
It's up to you. It's your channel. Yeah.
It's the back end that I'm more concerned with, like with the emails and
Yeah,
Yes.
the emails would still be linked to my things. I don't know if I can change that. I can try to look into it.
I mean, can you just give us access to your?
I don't mind. I don't mind. You can use it to stream because like I'll give you all the
Oh,
details.
we can just make like a thing, like a.
Either
different
way, we're
channel.
gonna have to
Or
make a
we
YouTube.
have
We're gonna have to make a YouTube live so we can stream this this Twitch on this podcast on Twitch and YouTube live at the same time. But
oh right,
That's a
why
good
didn't I think of
idea.
that?
it's
Jeez.
been
a
it's
good
been a thing
idea.
that I keep forgetting to do, but it's always in the back of my mind.
Oh, dude, that's like that kind of stings.
Yeah, it's easy to forget about this kind of stuff.
It's a good thing we're on podcast number 10, so now it's like we're leveling up, bro.
Yep.
Is-
I'm not sure, but do you guys think we might have a guest next week?
I can, Jason, if you're there, if you're down next week, just let us know.
It doesn't seem like he's here. He probably left. People
yeah, it's all
busy.
good. I'll talk to him, but yeah, if he's down next week, I can ask him. If not, it's just still reserved for Ibra once he feels like it.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing with me, bro. I get okay. So actually, I have a friend that like the story.
Oh, he's
I'm writing.
back.
Why are we shit talking on She?
Yeah, Jason just is back. So we're just talking about like if you would mind coming on to the podcast next week, but it's all up to you.
Come all over the podcast.
All right, I'm leaving. Good night, guys. This is it.
Good go to bed.
Let's wrap up.
No. We're not talking behind your back. We're just talking about like it would be nice to have someone over, and we were supposed to have a friend over, but unfortunately something happened and he couldn't make it. So
He's in Hawaii right now. That's why.
we're just asking if you would be interested to come on the podcast next week. Be nice to have someone to chat to and share their opinion.
Of course.
Opinion?
you're a
That
pretty-
doesn't exist here.
You're a pretty insightful guy, Jason. Yeah, I remember you had a few choice words about certain players on League of Legends.
Oh no, not
Oh,
League.
yes.
Not League.
It's very wise words as well.
I hear you saying GG a lot at the end of the game, though.
Does he say the easy part though? That's the most important stuff.
No. One time he got banned, he kept on saying GG over and over again.
So you're talking smack, huh? But yeah, either way, I believe that what we should try to do would be nice. So Josh has Ibra. Shay has Josh. I have Cursup, and maybe Hood has Cursup. Who knows?
Wait,
but like
what do
each
you mean
one.
Che has Josh?
He meant Jason.
Jason, Mab. Well, he has you in the shower, but either way.
Alright, I know where you live, bro. I'll find you.
Come, bro. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. I haven't met any single friends for so long.
Honestly, let's set up a time.
Hmm?
Let's set up a time. Isn't Raph coming back for like December or something?
Talking about this, I wanted to tell Shay so much. The school I'm working on currently, is so close to like where you live. It's like Richmond Hill. I'm just like I
Yeah.
could drive 1 more hour and I get to Shay's house.
I like how you say so close and it equates to an hour.
Okay, well with traffic, right? Because after school it's like fucking peak hours and everyone's like trying to like rush home.
Yeah, that's what I have to deal with every day. It was funny though. Yeah, I'm down. Just come by. I won't let you in my house though.
Why not?
Cause
You got
I'm a
something
dick. No, I'm just a dick.
Oh my god, let's go! Jason is bringing the Dove body wash in the showers. Let's go.
Yo.
I hate that.
Dog for man.
Yeah, because we're taking a shower all together. It's a shower podcast next time.
Jeez.
Let's go.
What other mainstream things? Oh, so you guys play Fortnite recently?
Did they-
I will just share a picture on the Discord.
Is it the Naruto
Um,
thing?
Yeah, with the Naruto.
Yeah, how
That's
did you
cool.
know?
Who knew? Did you know that they made an anime based on like that new skin they got on Fortnite, and then like the last new skin, Jinx, that's what Arcane is based on
Really?
from
You-
Fortnite. Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of. I'll be honest. It just looks a bit off to me. It feels like they messed up a bit on the modeling. Am I wrong or something?
On
Oh,
the
no,
Naruto one?
You are exactly right. It's just a clash of art styles.
But
So,
like they were also like Naruto fighting games, right? And they looked okay there.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally just a clash of art styles. Like, it's just a
oh my
reskin.
god, yo, chill. Fortnite concert was better than RL. No one died. Oh my fucking god.
You know they had to remove the Travis Scott skin because of that?
Oh no way, you're
Can you
joking.
imagine? It's controversial now.
They did.
Yo, imagine you spent money on that skin.
I'm guessing people got refunded for it. But
They better.
I was about to say something. Out of all games I've played with a battle pass, I am so sad to say Fortnite is one of the best games where they did the battle pass correctly. You get
shut
money,
up.
you get your money back. You get to buy the battle pass again, so it's value, and then you get to play the storyline and get more currency to buy more battle pass and more custom.
Yeah, and then the last skin at the end is not some garbage skin that's just throwaway. It's actually good skins that you want.
It makes you want to grind it, and other games
like
are just
Carnage and other shit like that. Yeah.
yeah, other games are just like, you know what? I
Fuck
feel
you.
generous. I'll just give him a trinket. Yeah, you know what?
No,
A
but-
spray. A spray is good. A spray is good.
Did you guys know
Yeah.
about the games before Fortnite even came out?
What's up?
Did you know about the company that made Fortnite before the game even came out?
Epic? No, I didn't know about them before.
They released like a zombie shooter, like same.
Oh
Fortnite.
yes, the original
Yeah.
Fortnite. Yes.
Like they released a zombie shooter. It was
It was just
boring. It was boring, and then like battle royale started popping off. It's like they had the skill, they just didn't have the thing. They were like really good at that. Zombie shooter game was very polished. They had the skill, they just didn't have like the correct concept. Once the battle royale genre like popped up and they saw it, they ran into it straight first. Fortnite blew up.
That's
Mhm.
and I don't think they regret it. That was their. It's still
That's
their
great.
massive income. Like
No,
Fortnite
Fortnite
is.
was actually like a side grade. It was a side mode to the zombie game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
that's
it
the
was a free
storyline. Yeah.
game to it was a free game to invite people to play the zombie game. You know what I mean?
And the
was
funny
like
thing,
advertising.
the
Yeah,
funny
'cause you
thing
had
you're
to-
talking about this, the zombie mode, which is now the storyline of kind of Fortnite, is like if you grind that game, you get actual currency in game, like the purchasable currency in game. And the funny thing is that since Fortnite blew up so much, it became what people call the first like battle royale. But the first battle royale, if I'm not wrong, was H1Z1.
PUBG.
PUBG?
Actually, no, you're right. No, you're right. It was H1.
H1, and like everyone completely forgot H1 because H1 was somewhat good, but then became shit for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
But it became there's like a lot of games like that. I'm not sure if that's the same reason why it became shit, but like
Oh, no,
I watched this
it's-
YouTube video recently about like batching and how it's ruining video games.
Yeah.
Of what?
Batching,
Video games.
What's bashing?
Patching.
Oh,
Patching.
patching.
Patch notes.
Yeah,
Mm,
because nowadays you don't have to have the game completed right away. Like if there's still shit, you could like just patch it later, right? Like
Yeah,
back in the
right.
days, you'd like just buy games and this was it, right? Like if the game wasn't good, is like you're lost for the company.
Right?
But not anymore. Like they're just fucking. And the same thing went for League, because like forced of bashing everything, you ruin the power balance, and like because every time you gotta release new characters, like in Siege and League, you gotta like power balance it, right? So you introduce something new, and then people get used to it, and then you nerf it to the ground with patches because like it's throwing your game out of balance.
And also stuff is like, I guess for me, a good example is like Valorant. The patch notes like introducing new characters. The maps sometimes just don't fit the characters properly. Like a map will be too big for the character's ability, or just too advantageous for them because it's too
For like
small.
other things, and then there's just like we'll patch it later. We'll just patch it later.
Yeah, right. And then what sucks with the whole idea of like, oh, just complete the game later, they still fuck it up somehow.
Yeah.
I think okay. One thing I will say is like not all companies are the same. For example,
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Paradox Interactive, like they like it's like if you think about like a lot of the things that people don't like, DLCs, patching, all this stuff we're talking about, right? Paradox Interactive, that's their business model. They release a big game at a high price, and they patch that game over time. They release expansion packs and they release DLC, and their players love it because the people that play this game just sit there for hours on end. So there's so much content that by the time a patch comes out, it's like Crusader Kings, Hearts of Is it Hearts of Iron? Yeah, Hearts of Iron 4,
Yeah.
like Europa Universalis, like Stellaris, all these like it's very slow, or like even games like Civ 5, right? I mean, Civ 5 is kind of, I mean, even Civ 5, no, people like Civ 5. Maybe I'm not sure about
Yeah, but you have to pay for the DLC, which is a bit. I don't know about that.
but the people that actually play these games actually like the DLCs is the thing, and they don't mind the fact that they're releasing out DLCs because like the base game actually like when you play the base game, you feel like you've learned it, right? And you want more. You feel like you've learned the base game and you've played it for like hours on end. And you want more.
So we have a question in chat, and I already know what Josh is gonna say. So I'm not
I mean-
interested. I'm not interested in
No,
your.
let me
I'm
say
not
though,
interested. I'm not
he's
interested.
curious, he's
I'm not
curious.
interested in your answer. I will
No.
not ask you. But
No.
anyone else but Josh. Out of all the League of Legends champs, who would you sim for? And you don't. And apparently you don't have the right to say Misfortune.
She's got the biggest bunda for sure. No, I'm kidding, not bunda.
Everybody's answered. I know Alvin's Ari.
Okay, you know what, Josh? I give you the right to speak because you're gonna talk smack about everyone. Go ahead, speak. God damn it.
I was gonna. I mean, mine is Ilawi, of course. It's the philosophy.
Nothing quite like a woman that could beat you up, right?
I mean, I'm working out now, so it's gonna be
a little tougher, yeah.
Okay, you're working out, but I still think you can still get to the level of Ilawi, man.
Give me a few years.
A few years, bro.
A few years, like a couple decades, maybe.
What about you guys?
You're gonna see, like, one day Josh is gonna get married. We're gonna be hanging out with Josh's house, and then you see his wife. Josh, it's 4 p.m. It's time for your cock and ball torture. Josh is like,
hey,
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, come on. There's no need for that.
None at all.
All right, what about you guys? I'm gonna start like judging you guys too. I'm not the only one who's gonna expose myself here.
Okay, I will. Oh, go ahead.
Zoe.
Okay, you got me there. I was about to say something, but I didn't because I know the lore.
Yo, you know, I was gonna say one of you looks like you're gonna say Annie.
Wait now.
We tryna go to jail today, bro.
Bro, in jail you get some pretty good comfortable stuff, bro. Free food,
like to
free
explain
roof.
yourself?
Damn.
Yeah, you're like I'm currently like I have sex every day. I work out now. I have a lot of free times. I don't have to pay for my meals. I can like read whenever.
The only thing that's inconvenient is when I take a shit, just come out.
Yeah, it just comes out.
Just come out. But yeah, Zoe. Why Zoe shit?
Oh, I like magic.
It's not the only mage in the
There's
game.
Syndra.
There's LeBlanc.
I mean, Annie's also a maid, right?
Okay, step
The
back.
demon child, bro.
Step back.
Step
She's
back,
a child.
please.
What about Vex? I don't know.
Vex? Oh, Vex, no. Vex is pretty old. She's Yordle.
Bro, like, I don't know why I'm picking borderline character.
Okay, I'm looking at
Tiptoeing.
age here. I'm not looking at race or
Yeah,
shape.
fair enough. Like, fucking.
We're not gonna get cancelled today, so age is what matters.
Somebody else answer other than Che. Jeez.
Alright, you want a real answer? Fine. I don't know, honestly. I want to. What's her name? Samira?
Actually, you know what?
Ah, you're a good pick, bro.
That midriff gets me.
Yeah.
Oh, I just like the eye patch.
The eye patch is fucking cool too. Yeah,
the eye patch kind of cool. Nothing like a girl that can't see from one side.
If you think about it, she's a nerf version of Ilawi. She will still kick her ass. Like, she's basically nerfed Ilawi, less buffy boy. Buffy girl.
I mean,
better Ilawi.
It's what it is.
Because she's not delusional.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, you're creating fights here, Jason.
Alright, Che, it's on site. I'm gonna have to defend my wife's honor.
I wouldn't mind. We could do that if you come on stream next time, but like you get ready to carry
1v1 in league right now. 1v1 league. I play how you play Samira.
Whoa.
We see who's the better.
What about you, Hood? You haven't answered.
Oh yeah, probably Samira too. Oh no, let me pick someone different. Yeah, because I don't already picked. I don't remember the characters very well.
You want me to name all the girls?
Maybe Vi.
Oh, because of
Vi's
Arcane,
good.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, you haven't watched it.
No.
You haven't
Remember,
watched
it used to be my wallpaper.
Oh yeah,
That
she
was my
used to
first
be.
pick.
Yeah.
She
That's
was
right.
my first pick when I first came to League 2, yeah.
She already got like the hair looks sick, and plus she's got a giant fist for things.
Damn, yeah, you can finally a woman with the size of the right hands for your
Yeah, exactly.
your peen.
The right equipment for my toe.
The right equipment for the
I'm
job.
kidding. They'll choke me out while I'm sleeping.
What's the fist gonna do? Oh boy, you don't know it's gonna go up somewhere.
It's gonna go where the sun don't shine.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I don't think
Big
Alvin's answered
killing.
yet.
Oh?
You haven't answered yet.
Yeah, so here's the thing. For me, everyone knows, I think anyone who knows me knows, like in high school. So the first time Jinx got introduced, I was like, oh my god.
This is it. This is the epitome of women.
This is it. I've never seen so much light in someone's eyes before in that
Oh,
fucking
no.
music video. And then as I grew, I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, there's other people, but then when Arcane came back, I'm like,
Maybe I was right. Maybe
this is it,
12-year-old
this is
me
it,
was
sir.
right.
This is it, chief. I was not my younger self didn't lie to me. He was right.
It was right all along. Even you didn't believe in old young Alvin.
But probably the first, like, I would say the crush, like the girl I fucking like went at it, like I couldn't stop staring, was probably Syndra first, and then Jinx when Jinx got released.
Because Syndra has so many balls right around her. Is that why?
I want her to play with my balls the way she plays with her balls.
Yo, I
So like
bet,
slam it on the floor and then push it away with like spells and shit.
Yeah, and make it turn on her.
I bet Syndra drinks boba. I mean, she drinks boba.
She probably does.
She
she like
probably.
controls the
Oh my
tarot.
god! They should make a skin. They should make a skin. Boba skin.
Yo, let's email League right now. So we
Yo,
can-
where's my
Oh
hut?
wait, why'd you say that, Jason? Oh my god!
Oh, talking about balls. You know that moment when you're walking and one of your balls just slightly twist and it hurts yourself for like the entire rest of your day until you go
Never
back to
happened.
sleep.
I feel we got
Never
too comfortable in this podcast.
I'll say I've heard of another podcast talk about this. It's never happened to me.
I really hope it happens to you one time so you can relate to the
Nah,
pain.
Nah, I don't want to. I'm good.
No, it's
Smile.
not blue balls. It's like sometimes I don't know. It's just like random. It's not that. It's like randomly when I'm taking a shower, I'm just like wiping myself, and then when I get to that part, it's just like, all right, time to do a 360 no scope. My ball says, and it just hurts me.
No scope.
It's like they crush, right? And then it hurts.
It just it's not crushing. It's more like it feels like it. It feels like they rotated inside.
Talking about balls. Let's go.
It's never happened
That's
to me. I hope it
that's
never
actually-
does.
That's actually a problem. Like, it's called testicular torsion, where your balls actually do get tangled up.
Okay, so it's a disease or like an actual thing that happens, like
It's
inflammations?
just like.
It's an actual thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
so
learned from
I'm not
Dexter.
stupid then. I felt like I was like retarded for having this.
No. I mean, it's not the reason why, but
Okay then. Okay then.
Alright, what's the switch up? What's the switch up?
Yeah, we talked about league crushes. That's interesting.
What was
Mix-
Hood's?
Yeah. What's up?
I did Hood answer?
Yeah, he did. He said who did you say? Vi. Because Vi was one of his wallpaper for like a while in high school.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking about crushes, I remember having a crush back in Mauritius. Oh my god.
Yeah. But no, it was called the thing in Mauritius, right? It was called Fanta.
Fanta.
I will stab you, man.
Dude, shitty jokes on my
He's
forte.
making. We have Fanta here too.
I hate you. I hate you.
Damn, this is so bad.
Teletubbies. Yo, actually, seriously, the fucking vacuum cleaner. I fucking love that guy, bro. Imagine all the wild things you could do with it.
Yo, shut up.
With a vacuum cleaner? With vacuum cleaner.
In the Teletubbies.
Oh yeah, the homie probably give that glug, no cap.
Whoa.
This is not.
Hey,
Curve
yo.
Teletubbies vacuum blowjob. What?
Yo.
That's
Who said that?
words. You guys are awful.
We are. I mean, I am. I'm fully aware. I'm like self-aware. I'm more self-aware than the fucking AIs.
Likely gonna rot somewhere deep down below. Eventually.
So you were talking about a crush in Mauritius?
Yeah. Yeah. Before Hood
I'm
made his
curious.
stupid pun.
Of course.
Oh, so here's the thing. When I was a child, well, I mean, most child don't know jack shit. So when I was like really young, I went to like a private school. It was like a French private school, and mainly people that went there was mainly like people who spoke French and were like either from France or elsewhere, not from Mauritius. Like their parents were from elsewhere, but they were born here. Basically, I go to the school after, I don't know what's the equivalent, but I think equivalent of grade 4. No, not grade 4. Grade 3. Grade 3. I'm assigned, my city is assigned beside this white girl, which is like from Belgium. Time goes by, we talk, we chill. I'm still innocent, by the way. I ever since I came to Canada and met Hood, I became a disgusting piece of shit. but it's not
Whoa,
his
whoa,
fault.
whoa.
It's not
You
your
remember
fault.
who
It's
told
not.
me what hentai was,
It's
bro?
not your fault.
I
It's
think I
not. It's
knew
not
what
your
that
fault.
was.
It's not your fault. I just said it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Alright,
But you did have some mingling
I
into
had
there.
influence, I guess. Yeah,
You did influence, and we influence each other. But okay, cool.
Kind of worded it like it was his fault.
But either way, some time went by, and then she's like, she confessed. Cool. All right. And
Cool.
and-
All right.
but the most crazy thing was, one day she just comes to school and like she's like, oh, you know what? Today we're gonna be making a small like movie. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. My idiot brain is just like, oh, well, we make a movie, cool.
Stop.
I see her like being followed by like what's it called, maybe 3-4 guys, like adults, and then her parents too.
Oh,
Alvin.
okay.
Oh my god, bro! Now I realize we were on TV. My family from like France told me like, I saw your son on TV. The
Wait,
fuck is he doing?
Alvin, wait. Were you being serious or are you joking?
I'm being
No,
serious.
serious.
Okay, because look, I'll be honest with you. It sounded like you were alluding to like a couch scene.
No,
That's
no,
how it
no,
sounded
no,
until
no,
you
no,
said,
no.
like,
I
your
wasn't.
family. Until you said your
Oh.
family, it sounded like you're alluding. You're like, and then she
Alright.
came.
See,
She was like,
Jason.
we're gonna shoot a show, and then like she and like 4 or 5 guys came in with cameras.
Oh no, we're in the what's it called, the front entrance of the school. The front entrance of the school. That's what I meant.
Hey, yo, hold up. What do you mean?
But basically, I didn't know that she was rich, and at that time, it didn't make sense for me. Just like, okay, it's just people recording. What the fuck? And it wasn't until like my parents like got what's it called, calls from family from elsewhere, from like friends, and messages, and they're like, we saw your son on TV, and my parents were basically like, what the fuck? Since when? They sent a clip. My parents looked at it. They're like, damn, that's his school, and that's him. Whoa, wait, I know that's your girl too. It's in this class. And I was just here like, yeah, cool. And now that I look back at it, I'm just like, oh my god, I could have done so many weird jokes on TV. I could have become the next
That could have been you, but you were playing.
Yeah, I was playing. But yeah, it's like, it's so weird seeing the mentality of a child. Like, you don't make things like that are grandiose. You make it simple stuff of it. But of course, now these days it's different, right? Because kids are so onto the media, they know what everything is.
That turned out better than I thought, that story. That story ended better than I thought.
Yeah, I'm a
Started
child,
off
bro. What do you expect? I said it was like, oh my god, bro.
I thought you were gonna tell us you were touched.
No, I wasn't. Why would I say that on the stream?
The way you started that story and like you kept it going was like, I'm like, is this going where I think it's going?
No, I thought I told you that story, Hood.
I think you did. You might have mentioned it, but then when you're like, oh, and yeah, the 4 guys were like her family and stuff, I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, well, it was not my family. It was family from her family. It was her dad, and then
like
3
her
or 4 cameramans and microphone guys. I was just like,
I'm like,
That doesn't
I
sound
think-
any better.
oh my god, yo. Okay, what can I say? Is it my fault that you consume too much bad media on the internet?
I do not. I just watch mainstream stuff.
Yeah, well, I guess you are mainstream. Watching the black couch, the interviewing couch, huh?
I'm hella based, boy.
It's so weird
Based.
how wholesome is not mainstream anymore. Sag. Wholesome is like a
Alright.
niche.
I think he said Sag pissed me off.
We're on Twitch, why would I say it?
Can we delete Josh?
Wait, we're on
You
Twitch
delete
right now.
chat.
Why wouldn't I say it? Yo, Pain's champs, you guys. Come on.
Oh my god.
Jason is not here to save you. He's gone. But yeah, I think
Wait, so
we should have some gaming days, like just streaming gamings and chatting. I feel like also our podcast did start with topics, but now we're kind of deviating. We switch up topics, but it'd be nice to have gaming sessions.
Okay, so I guess we can do that as our next topic. Like, what potentially could we do?
I mean, if we do have Ebro on the thing, would be nice. We could talk more about what his life is like going, and then we could bring topics that we already talked about and see his point of view on it. I'll prepare some questions if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, can I talk to you about the D&D stuff? How's that going so far?
I'm gonna be honest. Today, the main thing is that I don't work constantly. I will usually during my break at work, I'll think about like concepts. For example, like today, I thought about the concept of like how am I gonna create deities and gods and how they're gonna be working. What's the concept and how do they work? How do they get powerful? How do they get weak? Is there like how am I associating to is a god for this good, or should I make multiple for this topic? And am I associating one for each race? Am I associating multiple religions and all that kind of stuff? But once I talk about it to myself, I just write it down on my Discord and leave it there.
That's good. I'm not asking you if you're done yet. I'm just really curious because it's a big task.
It is a big task, but like the thing is that I've also like going to school and like again and going to some classes in high school it's funny. It's like sometimes you see that sometimes a lot of complicated tasks, maybe you need to look at it in the simple eye. You don't have to overcomplicate things for yourself. You're just making your life harder, and there's no point. Well, you can get the same result while just thinking a simpler way.
The way I started thinking about it is like it's like a giant wall, and you gotta put the steps, otherwise you're never getting over it.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Thank God I talk to you guys.
Yeah, you can talk to us.
I said thank God I can talk to you guys. That actually helps.
Yeah, I mean, what did you expect us to say? Some degenerate stuff? You can get that too if you want.
No, I mean like that's actually genuinely good advice.
No, it is good advice. I mean, I don't know. For me, it seems to work out. I hope it works for other people that try to use it.
Nah, never mind. That's for wimps. Just push past it.
And this is where we fail.
I'm trying to come up with the character I want to use for the campaign because I'm stuck between two.
Ooh. There's also new mechanics I'm gonna be integrating. So
Yes, RPGs.
I'll be integrating Will to Fight. So Will Smith is gonna be in the game now.
Oh, we're gonna entangle shit or what?
Oh my goodness,
God.
that's right?
So basically, Will would be some attacks will lower your will to fight. So basically, after you reaching 0, you go completely. I have control of your character.
Would be like morale, no?
Morale, yeah. So basically, I have control of your character after it reaches 0. But if it goes to negative, it's basically taken from Darkest Dungeon. If you reaches negative 100, you die.
Oh, there you see. This guy plays Fire Emblem. Oh, alright.
Wait, there's morale in Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
In like the new one or something?
No, always been.
Always has been.
Forgot about it then.
Oh, you play Fire Emblem?
I played I like strategy games, man. I played like one of them.
Oh.
I cracked it. I mean, yo, I didn't crack anything.
I think you say you're cracked as I believe that.
He's cracked. He's just very good at the game. That's what you meant.
I do well at it. It's just I lose interest at some point just because like first off is like sometimes they pull nonsense on you, man. You start the map and you see like, okay, I'm gonna face 12 enemies. Let me set up my squad in a certain way where I just walk through it, right? But then enemies come from your backside and you're like, well, what's this nonsense? Why are you like switching up on me? You know what I mean? And then a character dies out of nowhere. Like enemies like spawn out of nowhere, then kill the turn before you can even act, and then your unit dies, and you're just sitting there like, okay.
Like, alright, do you want to fuck me again later or what?
It's not what I wanted. I didn't expect this. Like, ask first. I'll say yes, sure, but like, no warning, no nothing. Jeez. Don't do it like.
Have you guys seen, since we're on topic of games, have you guys seen the trailer for Elden Ring?
Oh yeah, let's say they had the beta test.
Have you played it?
No. I want to play it, but I just don't have the time.
I haven't watched the gameplay, but I saw bits in here and there, and the fact that you can ride a goat, I'm sold.
You ride a goat?
You have basically your horse is a goat instead of a horse, and you can use it. You can use it for combat.
The big thing about this is that the fact that it's open world means that there's a lot more cheese. You know, like Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the first spawn kill Ganondorf.
For speedrunning, yeah, there's a lot of cheese to like mess around.
But that's interesting because you get to see people taking different routes, right?
Oh yeah.
Taking different Ralphs.
Yeah, hitting different Ralphs.
That's
Maybe we
nice.
could have Ralph again on the podcast.
Oh yeah. I
Eventually.
know. It's not a problem with me, man. I like recurring guests.
Back again.
But again, it'll
But
be it's up to anyone who wants to join. I'm not gonna force anyone.
But then they did bring up a good point. Somebody made. It's like the game's doing something very dangerous.
Oh, how?
It's hard.
Wait, is it like harder than normal Dark Souls?
Kinda. But then like the problem is like how games are nowadays.
Mhm.
They're meant to appease to newcomers. They are going against that trade.
I mean, but that's Dark Souls just in general, no?
Yes, and Guilty Gear is meant to be a hard game, but they went against that with Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh, you meaning that they're keeping their old tradition. They're not trying to make it for softies.
Oh yeah.
No, I completely agree. Like the game, honestly, I'm gonna say this: Dark Souls is not hard. It's just a lot of people tend to think, oh, you know what? It's sword and shield. I can just go in and fight. But the thing is that the game tells you don't take multiple fights. Take one at a time. Otherwise, you'll die because that's how it is in real life. Just take one fight at a time. Don't go 1v2
Yeah,
people and then
replenish.
complain. You're not a Yasuo main or some shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not a beat 'em up, right? It's like it's actually a fighting game,
Yeah.
and you need to be prepared.
It tells you if you have throwing knives, the throwing knives are not meant to like, oh, I'm gonna throw 100 throwing knives and kill him in one shot. It's to distract one enemy and get his aggro, and then you kill him, and then you call the other one and keep going until you have no one left.
But as you can imagine, like most game tutorials, people don't pay attention to that.
The cool thing I think about Dark Souls is there's really like a really simple tutorial. It's like it tells you, okay, you can backstab, you can use this, you can do this to crouch, you can do this to block. That's about it. And good luck now, you know every mechanic.
Also, I think Dark Souls is like the only game that can get away with, maybe not the, but one of the only games that can get away with high difficulty, like difficulty in quotations.
From software in general, like the company that makes Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, yeah.
Because it's basically their brand at this point. Like they almost, not even they're just their brand. It's like they're the definition of difficult
Dark Souls.
games.
They use soul-like now games. Like if this game is hard, they call it a soul-like game, which is weird, but I like that because they made a name for themselves now.
Oh yeah, you're right. But at the same time, it's like people will complain about it. I don't agree with them. I just like the idea of like, so what? The game's harder. Just learn how to play.
I find it more fun.
Yeah, if somebody complains, the internet is gonna like laugh at them. Like, of course, that's what we want.
But then
like-
there'll always be that voice that like people just overshadow because one voice is louder.
So here's the thing. This is what I find interesting with hard games. I played Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah.
I almost thought I would mispronounce this. The game is extremely hard at the very beginning because when you don't know anything or the boss's pattern and everything, it's extremely hard. But each time you go to another,
fuck with you.
yeah, each time you get to another floor, there's new things. There's cursed enemies, there's mimics and all that. You're learning as you go. Every time you die, you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try again. I need to fucking get to the last floor, or you know what? I need to get one floor down. And that keeps the fact that it's hard keeps you motivated. You're like, okay, you know what? Today I'm getting to the 5th floor, no matter what. And same thing for like Dark Souls. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get past this fucking boss today, and I'm gonna do it. It doesn't matter what it takes. I will get past it. I think that's, if there's no difficulty, then the game is just boring. You're just breezing through everything. Imagine if God of War, the new one, was easy. Like it was simple. The story would be interesting.
Easy and simple is different, though, right?
Yes, but have you seen like the arguments people make for Sekiro, like debating for an easy mode?
For wait, what game?
Sekiro, Shadowside twice.
Oh no, they can't make it easy. Come on.
No. He's not saying they make it easy. He said an easy mode.
No, they don't need to make an easy mode.
People were debating that because they said the game was too hard.
I can see that. Okay, so I didn't see it's too hard thing, but the argument for like an easy mode, sometimes like some people are older and they're just like not as capable, you know, and but they see the whole thing. Or some people are like, or maybe even disabled, right? And like
Okay,
they're just there for the experience. Not everybody's like
that's true.
in
Okay.
their 20s young man that like has time to learn the mechanics of like Dark Souls. Like if this guy telegraphs here now, I dodge. Like some people just want to see the end.
But the thing, hear me out on this. I get it if it's a game like God of War, right? Because God of War has an actual lore going to it. Sekiro and every game from software have a lore, but they're not told. You have to read it.
You have to seek it. Yeah.
You have to seek it, read it, and make a conclusion out of it, depending on how a character is acting or the way he speaks. You're like, oh, you know what? This character is actually this other character. This guy says someone else. It's like you have to see through the fog.
They don't spoon feed you the story.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
So like, it makes sense for me that those kind of games are hard. But what you're saying also is a good point. I didn't think about that. So maybe, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that.
It's also what I brought up is also part of why like it's also part of the argument for like pay to win structures, where it's like some people don't have the time to like, or maybe not even pay to win. I think pay to
Grind?
win is
The grind games?
pay to progress. Pay to progress is the correct way, right?
Mhm.
So, like the more so what I was trying to say is like some people like don't have the time to sit down and like, you know, grind through a game that like, you know, takes like 15 hours. Now building a game to do that though is, I'm like, wow, like in my head I'm just like, why are you making games that are like that still? Like why are you like, you can choose not to add this grindy element to the game, right? Or like if you don't want to grind, why are you playing this grind game still? Why do you pay? I don't understand that part still is the thing. But there's also an argument for, you know, it's like, it's almost like I'm trying to mention like the disparity of competence between gamers, and why like there is a need for like level thing. It's not just that they don't try hard enough. It's like some people are just okay with it.
But then the thing is, like, the argument here is also like fan bases and like customers. Should we appeal to the 2 or 3 niche gamers that like our game, or should we appeal to like a larger audience, which will grant us more sales?
Yeah.
Well,
But that's the
games
thing.
Yeah, go.
Sorry, no, you go ahead. You start.
It's fine.
No.
Oh my god, no.
Alright, I'll say real quick. So
Yeah.
most games have like difficulty where, I mean, in terms of difficulty, they don't say easy, medium, hard, right? They say like, maybe like it's been changing over time, and like usually the hardest level they have like a new word for it. So sometimes they call it legendary, sometimes they call it like, I think Bannerlord, they call it Bannerlord. Like you are the Bannerlord, you're the best type of player we have, right? So like different games are now naming their harder difficulty something like unique to show like, look, we know you're going for the full experience, good on you, you know. So
Oh yeah, I like that when
I feel like, or what they could do is like what they did in Wolfenstein is that they have a super easy mode, but they disrespect you. They made so much fun of you just for playing the easy mode. For example, in Wolfenstein, if you go on the easiest mode, it's basically a portrait of you just with a baby's what's called with a baby disguise, yeah, a pacifier and the little thing, the crown thing that goes over your head. They basically just like make fun of you, but it's still there for people who can't really, are not like, you know, first-person shooter games. So
toxic though.
it's toxic, but like it kind of like for people who play this first-person shooters, it's like, you know what, I might consider it, but I'll try it on normal. And then if they really can't, they know they have an easier thing, right? They could do that for Sekiro and Elden Ring for having an easy mode available, but they're not trying to make you want to. They don't want you to play on.
I think it's that kind of practice though. It's kind of like beating, right? It's like, I think rather than like putting a pacifier in easy mode, why not like put like, I don't know, horns or like a crown or like something like extra, like a nice border around like the character when they're in legendary difficulty instead, you know? Like other difficulties don't get this, but when you're in this difficulty,
they're trying to make an incentive of some sort to play hard.
positive influence rather than negative consequences for like.
Yeah, I mean that's. I'm just trying to say like there's people who give you an emotion for playing easy mode. They can definitely do the other way around. Like if you want to go easy mode, they're like, okay, you know what, mad respect for you trying to play our game, but you know.
Yes, it is what it is. But then if you go like difficult mode, it's like, all right, boy, let's go.
I think there's a lot of like ways to talk about this and seeing it, but we're definitely on the right track the way we're seeing this. But yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just saying like talking about like just general games like that, it's like there's a trend with games these days where like you avoid to standing out, I guess, or like you basically just use like tried and tested shit, like video game formulas like battle royale and shit like
Yes.
that, and you just keep
Yes.
releasing that because it's financially sound.
Yes.
Yes. Call of Duty not show.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so boring. They're going to
It
World
really
War
is.
II like the 5th time in a row or something.
Oh yeah,
And their
was
idea
it
of innovation. It's like
Valhalla? What's the
inaccurate.
new
Vanguard.
Vanguard? Yeah.
Yeah, Vanguard.
But their idea of like innovation is inaccurate, just like tokenism by appealing to like women and
And this is why I
minorities.
feel like a lot of people are gonna hop on Battlefield instead. The new Battlefield looks actually insane.
It really sucks.
The
I don't know.
No,
know
because like
about
the cool thing is that you have weather control. Weather is affecting the player, and everyone is kind of talking about how it's kind of nice. But again, futuristic first-person shooter is not the first time we've seen them. But yeah,
Shooters is just stale.
But then in the future, if that's the unfortunate case, games will be made easier just to appeal to like a bigger audience so that they can get more
Mhm.
customers.
That's
To the
also
point.
well, you saying this, have you guys all have heard of like our fellow man? I forgot his name. God damn it, Death Stranding. It's a
Death Stranding,
super easy game. It's like
Yeah.
you don't do anything basically. You just walk around and
Yeah.
you get the story told. But that's a game I feel like was made for everyone, for telling the story. That's how I personally see it. Like the
Dude,
guy made the game.
That game is an exposition dump. They tell you everything.
But
It's
then
like,
take it in.
yeah,
take
it's not
it
a
in,
show
does that-
don't tell. It's tell don't ever show.
But then that game get more like publicity than like standard harder games that take more skill.
Yeah, but it's also
Point.
like
No.
mm,
It's a numbers game. Like they want to get to appeal to the most numbers as possible.
But
That's why
overall, I haven't.
Nintendo has like the best like customer base because like most of their games are easy.
But I haven't played the game. But I heard good things concerning the story. But it's just too much information being given at once. That's all I've
dude, if a
heard.
character took a dump early in the morning, that game will just let you know. Like, it wouldn't show you, it will tell you. Like a character would exposition it out to you. Hey Gary, earlier today I took a dump. It was 5 centimeters long today.
Okay.
Oh, really?
the 3 million centimeters
Cool.
diameter.
Anyway, can you deliver this package for me?
But I'm genuinely
You
curious about the
deliver this
story.
package, I can show you another one.
Oh no, is that the new currency in the future? Poop pictures instead of nudes?
NFTs. on
Bro,
a
you
whole new
you,
level.
you, you got
Oh my
that.
god.
You get them poop. What's NFTs? I know what it is. I know what it means, but why is it popping off? I don't
Okay.
get it.
Let me
Like
okay, so
Bitcoin, yeah, or Ethereum.
NFTs, the reason why it's blowing up is basically it's the greater fool paradox, right? So basically, the people that are buying it don't actually like the people that are buying it at the highest level don't actually believe in it, but they believe they can sell it. That's the thing. An NFT is not when you buy an NFT, you're not actually the product is worthless, honestly. Like it's only the Ethereum that's tied to it, but really it's generally worthless, right? But you believe if it's more so you're selling your skills as a marketer or like a salesperson that you're able to convince people that it's worth something, but it really is not worth anything. Like you're not even like when people buy NFTs of like art, they're not even buying the art, they're buying like a number that's associated to the art, right?
Yeah.
So if I release like an NFT of, let's say, like, I don't know, I draw on a piece of paper and I release an NFT of it, you still don't have the rights to that piece of art, but you have the rights, or you have ownership of a number that I attached in quotes to that piece of art.
You know what's crazy? NFTs existed a while ago. I don't know what it was in form of. Furry OCs. I'm
Huh?
not even joking. I'm not even joking.
What's it called?
Furry OCs. So
Fairy
like,
OCs? Oh my
Furry.
goodness, I was about to search it up.
Mhm.
I'm not. I can tell the truth. Like, there'll be people that like commission like furry drawings, and they'll like bid them off to the highest bidder.
Wait, really?
Yeah, people will like claim them. Actual
Interesting.
money.
Yeah,
One went
makes
for
sense.
over like $2,000.
That's why furry. If you were into the furry business, you were making money and you were balling basically.
Dude, I mean, look, I'm not trying to say anything, but like their animation, like, is the best in the business. It is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is.
It is. They know what they're doing. They know where the money's at. So
It's like it hurts when like I'm like sometimes I like to see animation, right? And I'm searching, and then I just see like I'm like I don't. Why is why is it so
unfortunately, I
good?
will say this. I am a fallen comrade. I think I fell into it. It doesn't bother me anymore.
I think it's a problem
What
if you go to
doesn't
your.
bother you, Alvin?
What?
I think it's a problem if you go to your search for it.
No, I don't go search for it. If I like,
No,
I,
But you're not gonna
You're
care
searching.
if you
You're
see it.
searching animation. You're searching like a certain theme or topic, but then it shows up, and you're like, "Why is it better than anything else I'm looking at?"
So the thing is that sometimes I click on it. I click like you say it right, and I see a black screen like has a thumbnail. I click on it just to see what it is, and then I see if it's like that furry, and if it's good, and I'm like seeing it, I'll just keep watching it. But it's not gonna bother me anymore. I'm not gonna go out of my way to type and search it up as a category.
Jeez,
Crazy.
so awful.
But it is crazy how good the animation is. Sometimes it kind of scares me. I'm like, what if these people actually, did normal things? Wouldn't that be better for them or
Yo,
me?
I'm telling you, if Elon Musk announced that he's gonna make cat people, it would happen. It actually would happen. Because
I'm gonna put it on mine.
like apply for NASA. They'll apply to Elon Musk like companies and like actually make it happen. They can do anything for sure.
I'm a pre-order mine. I don't know about you guys.
Or what?
I'm a pre-order mine if he does that.
Sure,
I
you
know,
say
I
something?
thought I was a minority.
But
Yo, actually,
I
I
can't.
don't
I
like
don't
the
even-
term minority. Let's switch it up to
Okay,
majority.
you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of places where I applied always ask, "Are you a minority?" And I was like, "No, I don't think like I look like a child." But then I recently learned that minority means someone of color. I'm like, "Are you fucking shitting me?"
Wait, are you
minority
serious?
means just like
Yeah, no
ethnic
idea.
minority. That's all.
No, I knew until like what's it called 4 years ago when I was applying for works, and I was like, "Is that what you mean?" They're like, "Oh yes, minority is people of color, or you can definitely say they're not Caucasian." I'm like, so you're still racist.
And it's like,
It's like, what do I have to say if I'm a minority or not? If your companies don't care about race.
Also, that's why I don't like the term person of color. It's just like, I don't know about you. Just to me, it just seems like you're.
so are
trying
white
to
people
dance around the bush.
people of not color?
I
Are you a
hate.
person of not color?
Honestly, I
Oh,
don't.
that's what I'm gonna call them.
People of non-color.
People of non-color.
But I really hate calling when someone's like, "Oh, who's that? Who's X person?" And I always avoid saying black person or like Asian or Chinese because like I don't know. It's some people might take it the wrong way, but for me, if I were to talk to one of my friends, I'll be like, "Yeah, it's a black guy, right?" But like some people,
Yeah.
like now it's so easy to get hated on. You can't just say, "Oh, it's that black person." What did you say? Oh my god! I'm like, no, I'm just describing him. If he's not black, what is he? Is he fucking yellow? Is he like absorbing light around him?
Alright.
Bro, that's how you're gonna see him. I'm sorry.
I was watching some videos on my feed, right? And it's like, I kind of curated my feed, so now it's like people like explaining their stories and experiences.
Mhm.
And this one guy was talking, right? And he was saying blah 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 blah. And I was listening to it. I was like, oh man, this guy is audio a bit off. Maybe I should give him some advice on like his audio and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was listening, and then he said blah 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 females. I was like, wait a second, right? Like he was basically like explaining like his experiences with women,
Yep.
and then he said he called them females, and that was like the first red flag. And then he kept talking, and he was just like, men are built better. And I was like,
Oh
whoa.
no.
I was like, whoa, hold on a second.
Hold up.
It's like I didn't sign up for this.
Yo, honestly, you should have just educated him. Be like, send him a picture of Ila. We'd be like, yo, you talking about men built different? I don't know about that, sir. I don't know about that.
On a real note, it's like if somebody like hears females, it's so dehumanizing. Imagine being called males, like you.
I don't
male.
mind. I legit don't
males.
mind. I don't mind being called males or females. It's just that saying that one
It's
gender is
dehumanizing, like legit.
like that's what I am. I'm a male, right? But like,
But when you hear males, it's like males is like it's not just.
no,
guys.
I see it. It's kind of like degrading in a way. You could call me a man or a boy instead of a. Yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry.
Yeah.
Took
So
time.
like if a girl hears you call her female, like it's like the conversation is done. They don't listen to you anymore.
I mean,
It's like
you
that's all you're gonna be thinking of now.
you do sound like a turbo virgin when you say female.
Yeah.
Not the same. That's the problem with me.
What do you mean? Do you call?
You called her a female?
No, I mean, people that call people females, like, what are you, a neckbeard or something?
Uh,
Female specimen is just something of
No,
high constant value.
but I definitely now understand what you're coming from. Like once I said it in my head again, it makes sense. It started like I see where you're coming from.
there's no context where you could say that word to a person with love. There's
I
no
mean,
context.
see, the thing is that you could say it as a joke and everything, or like as you're talking, like, you know, saying, oh, every female is like this, but then you can't just degrade and be like, oh, you know what, men's are built different. That's fucked up. Honestly, I make a lot of like sexist jokes saying like, oh, woman is in the kitchen, but like in my honest opinion, like we're all equal. Like honestly, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman. Everyone can do the same thing. It's just if you have the capacity or like the will to do it. Like some women are like smarter than men. Some guys are like better at cooking than women. It's like this. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there before I get cancelled.
There's no female specimen smarter than me. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh
I'm
no!
just built different. I'm better than any man or woman. It is what. It's not a gender thing. It's just me.
It's just me. I'm just built different. Period.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
men aren't built different. I'm built different.
I'm built different.
so Ferdine, so Curse Soup used to say, I'm built different in French and started like elaborating the sentence. And we came to now it's currently saying like the material required to build me are far superior than yours. Instead of like
built of
I'm
a
built
higher
different.
fiber.
The quality of my material required to build me is far superior than yours.
Why is it that I mean it's like my goals are beyond your understanding?
Oh, he does. Or you know the
I'm four parallel universes ahead of you.
Thank you, Brittany, for your follow. Much appreciated.
You're playing chess. I mean, you're playing. I keep saying you're playing chess. Why do I keep messing this up? You're playing checkers while I'm playing chess.
Or the I'm 4 parallel dimensions ahead of you. I can't say that one.
We keep stumbling these things.
I always struggle. Oh my god, I can't get the words. I need to find it.
Four
Chris
parallel
is here.
universes ahead of you.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. The Mario one. The buff Mario one. That one gets me every time. It's hilarious. And it kind of makes me think about it. Hey, Kerstoop, you're late.
He had class or something. Like
I do not care. That boss is
It's
here.
chill. It's chill.
So you guys are into a inside joke as well. So we played Valorant and he played Phoenix. I'm telling you, this guy is the best Phoenix. He blinds everyone, including teammates, and he doesn't talk. He doesn't say a single thing. His only call out is like, "Let me show you how the boss does it," and keeps going at it. That's his only call out and things he'll say.
So he's a benefit and a liability.
Yeah, he's so now we give him the nickname of the boss.
The boss.
I love playing games with this guy. He's hilarious. Yeah, you did hit your shots though. That's a new
I can
meta.
imagine.
This guy's actually cracked. Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know who Brittany is, but thank you for the follow again. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Big ups.
shut up.
What?
Oh my god.
We had a follow. Brittany 499. Or should I say Brittany? I can't say the name in English properly.
This has been funny.
What's been funny?
Oh, this is a convo so far.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Female specimen is just inferior to me.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Another thing I noticed is that sometimes people they come on the platform, right, and they have the hottest takes in the world. They're swinging, like, they're just throwing shots at everybody, like white people this, black people that, or they're like men this, women that. They'll just swing, and then they'll turn off their comments. Stitches and duets are all off, and I'm like,
That's
in my head, I'm just like, you can dish it, but you can't take it.
You know what? That reminds me of the reason why they took away dislike counters in YouTube.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. Like, if you're about to talk smack to someone or any kind of group of people, you need to let people voice their opinion towards what you're saying, so you have an argument. An argument is when two people are exchanging information and one is trying to convince the other about something and the other is doing the same thing. But if you turn off your comments, you're just doing a statement. No one cares about statements.
Here's one thing about arguments though, and this actually, it took me a while to like think this one through, but sometimes, right, speaking to like, you know, like the difficulty arguments I mentioned, is like, it's kind of like I've started entering this space where like not everybody's mind is the same space as me. I'm not saying like I'm better than anybody else, but like in some places in life I'm better than some people, and in some places I'm worse, right? And so it's kind of like, as I've been trying to figure this out, my brain kind of went there. And in terms of arguments, some people are better at arguing than others. So somebody can actually argue a wrong position to like can win an argument even though their position is like on a fundamental level wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just a matter of sounding more confident, or just sounding louder sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, all is just you win whenever the other person agrees with you, right? Well, like quote unquote win. It should never be about winning, right?
Not even just, you don't even need to convince the other person. Usually, it's you got to convince the audience.
Audience, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
it's
that's
like
that,
the entire, for me, the goal of like an argument is like, as long one of us at the end of the argument comes out with something that they've learned, that's good. But if you come out of like, oh, you know what, my opinion's the best, I'm never gonna change, your opinion sucks, doesn't matter, then what am I wasting my time for?
As long as I had fun at the end of the day. As long as I had fun at the end of the day.
I guess, yeah, I do have some time fun arguing with people, bringing like topics, but in the end I still gotta like respect their opinion and learn from them. I'm not gonna be like, you know what, whatever they say means jack shit, unless they're talking about like my waifu or my you know, my simp goddess, then that's different.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost points for saying waifu.
Wife. There's this
Hey,
thing,
so
right?
you,
Like,
you
even
don't
a
have the right to
dumbest
talk. You
person-
don't even have a stomach. Well, head with two
No
hands and
stomach,
feet.
Just head.
Yeah, just head.
So no head.
Talking about me?
Yeah, you
Okay.
little Kirby ass.
Little Kirby ass. Like, but I was saying, like, even the dumbest person is gonna know something you don't, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I totally agree. Sometimes, like, here's the thing. I've mentioned that probably before on one of the other podcasts, the older ones. I honestly value and praise students whenever I make mistakes, and I encourage them of correcting me. It's like, if I don't know the answer, tell me. I'm not the only one who knows the answer. If you know the answer, you tell it. If you're wrong, well, you're wrong. If you're right, well, good job, you corrected someone. You did something good, right?
Also, like, that's the problem with like censorship. Oh man,
Because like a lot of teachers don't like when student talks
Yeah.
back to them or like tells them, oh, this is the way to do it. The thing is that you gotta think, in the future these students are gonna become workers, and when they're gonna be in a workspace, if their boss doesn't know how to do something, or like they know how to do something, they need to go the step up and be like, you know what, I know how to do this, let me handle it, right? Otherwise, when are we gonna do that? You need to promote that kind of behavior for them to actually grow as people and like show what they can do to others, right? So I mean, that's my belief personally.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost weird. It's like the outcome of an argument, or like the end result, it really depends on, like, first of how difficult the position is, but also like the intent of like the more competent arguer, right? Because if the intent of the person that's more competent is to get at the correct answer, or the closest to the truth, the fundamental truth, whatever it is, like, they will actually take a position where they can concede their position. And like, if they start seeing any kind of truth within like what the opponent is saying, they can actually like pull out the best from their opponent. They could be like, what did you mean by that, you know? But not so in a what do you mean by that, but like, you know, in a way that they can actually like start prodding at what the other person is thinking. But somebody that like doesn't want the truth but wants to win, and they're more competent, and their position is like even a little bit strong or like close to even, they can actually like overpower the other person they're arguing against.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched Among Us.
You watch what?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, Among Us is like a perfect example.
You're talking about
When I
Among
run-
Us. It's so funny. Again, I'm sorry. Every story I have that's funny to me is related to school and work. We went to a grade 8 class, and they had a supply teacher for art. and the art teacher's like, oh, you know what, draw whatever you want. I'm like, okay, well, they're busy. I'm looking at each one of them. They're drawing. Josh is gonna be happy. They were all drawing characters from Avatar. One drew Aang, one drew Sokka, one drew what's her name? The waterbender for Katara. And one drew Toph. And I was the one who drew Toph. I'm like, Josh would love you so much. Either way. So the thing is, they were all like, okay, they didn't want to talk to me too much. I went on the whiteboard, draw Among Us. And they all lost their mind. I became their god. They were like, oh my god, this guy, he draws Among Us. And some of them were drawing some memes. I'm like, yo, is that what they would draw? One was drawing Caillou with the Saitama shape, what's it called, posture. I'm like,
Wait,
is that
really?
I'm like, yo, is that Caillou? But in Saitama's outfit? He's like, how did you know? I'm like, bro, I meme too much. They're like, oh my god, you're a memer. I'm like, yeah, same.
Actually, it is like once you kind of relate on that level. I remember like one of my uncles like kind of one of my uncles actually like sat down with me to watch Avatar, and then he was just like, this show is cool. And in my head, like I just like he went like 3 levels in terms of my uncle tier list of like this uncle is cool now.
Yeah. We got a question in the chat saying it's from Brittany saying, what do you mean but this is your usual go-to respawn when you don't have anything to add?
What do you mean? Like, what response are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what was the respawn? I forgot myself, if you don't mind reminding us.
Among Us?
Oh, that was a good question.
Oh,
I'm dumb! Ah!
was she talking about like arguments? I think I was mentioning like responses to like arguments.
Bro, I feel stupid now. I'm just gonna stay quiet now.
Wait, whose question was it?
No, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I feel stupid.
She said it wasn't a question.
Yeah, I thought it was a question.
It's fine.
Usually a question starts with what, why, when.
You know what? Yeah.
What, why, when?
I mean, at least
You know what? I'm
interacted with the
taking this
chat.
guy's mod. He's no more longer mod. Fuck you. Timed out.
Stop, Alvin.
At least you interacted with the chat. That's a good
Chris
thing.
is the best mod we've ever had. Come on.
He's the first mod we've ever had.
And he's the only mod we've ever had.
No, we have another one. Jason is mod too.
Oh, Jason is mod?
Yeah, I gave
Jason
him mod.
Momoa?
Yeah,
think
Jason
Oh,
Momoa.
he is.
No, I gave him mod because he's the guy who helped us last time.
Ah, cursed, I don't know,
Jason
man.
Momoa?
Jason's pretty
We don't
good.
need you anymore, cursed. Go elsewhere. Go find another job.
Damn, really gonna do the homie like that? I mean, fuck him, right? I'm kidding.
Kills.
No, Chris, don't do that.
Yo, Sandra's recording
A recording of what?
what he wrote. You have
Oh,
mod
no.
back. Were you sad?
Oh my goodness.
Don't you see the little blade
Alvin,
beside
that's
your...
toxic. You gave him back a sword, you knighted him again.
I knighted him again. I was playing around.
Mm.
I'm being
flip.
bullied, says the guy. It was a
Being-
question. Shut the
being
fuck
bullied?
up, Alvin. Okay.
No, it's Bing chilling.
Bing chilling?
Bing chilling.
What do you guys think about the
Yo.
Chinese meme?
All of the social credit.
Well, all of them actually. There's so many of them.
Social credit is so good.
There's the troll credit. There's the super idol meme. There's the
Oh, actually, you know what? Another thing that's interesting is like they're controlling internet time in China.
they're what?
Yeah, they're controlling it at a time. They're not allowed to game for
Oh,
so long.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny
yeah.
because like there's Chinese zergs on Rust who just stay on the whole time. Not anymore.
And not even just that, right? It's also like they even went deeper, right? So like when you're watching videos or like you're using like social media, they took out the infinite scroll feature, right? So you know how you could just go and go and go and go. They took
Mhm.
that out. So now
What
it's
do you
like,
mean ethics, bro? Like, I can't go up and see past.
You mean
oh no, it's like
Instagram
once
stuff?
once you do something for a bit, there's actually like once you're doing something like either watching videos or
There's like this time. Shit, yeah.
there's a timer, like 5 seconds. You like, all right, are you good? Do you need to go do something else, or do you want to continue? Right? So like they
Yeah.
actually put like stop gaps where it's like, okay, think about what you're doing. It's like it's almost like they're helping them, but like it's almost like they're helping them meditate. You know, it's like or increasing their mindfulness of like where they are. You know?
Yeah, I need
So-
that actually.
So it's kind of like Zen mode, but countrywide.
Yeah, but it's also
Well,
like,
not just really Zen mode. It's mostly. I feel like it's mostly
It's
to
a
control
force
social
skill.
media.
the downside is it's enforced. So it's
It's
like
Yeah.
you have to up to it. You're
Yeah.
stuck.
Honestly, I don't
And
know if
that's
it's a good thing or a bad thing for the community there.
China, like limiting people's information, like
Yeah,
visibility, is definitely bad.
It's filtered.
encroaching on freedom.
Their Wi-Fi is filtered, right? Their
Yeah,
internet,
yeah.
sorry.
Filtered, yeah. Like,
Everything's filtered. But
Mhm.
honestly, it's like a lot of people were hating on John Cena for. It's still on the topic of China, like for apologizing about the thing that he said. I'm not gonna say it.
The Bing Chilling thing.
Yeah,
Bing
because
chilling.
the Bing chilling is actually him just promoting
No,
his
it's
movie.
the apology.
The apology when he talked about a country that, well, either way.
Taiwan.
Yeah. So the thing is that it makes sense because like China has such a wide population and they have so much easy way to make like for business. They're really good at making business. If you're not dealing with China, you're kind of like missing out on a huge portion of the cake. So it's totally understandable from a businessman's perspective. So I don't get why people are getting angry. Because like I'm guessing deep in his heart, maybe he's thinking about that. Again, I can't read people's minds.
He's American, and Americans never apologize to any other country. So America's.
But
it's
capitalists too, when it's like not making you money anymore.
Well, if we're misinformed, just let us know. We'll
Yeah,
we're
I'm
like
curious.
up for like learning. We're not here like
someone saying in chat,
if
I
we're
can't.
saying like stupid stuff. Please
Yeah,
inform us
please
correctly.
do correct or like just we had like a whole segment on correct.
Yeah, we're talking about that. Like we don't like. I'm not
I will not
necessarily
listen
saying
to-
that everything I say is right, but like if you have more like intel, we'll definitely listen to you.
What are you talking about? My word is law. Everything I say is correct forever and ever.
Don't question me. I'm
We're
always
so-
right.
Oh my god, you guys!
You don't know anything. I'm an engineer. You're not.
where are you getting the degree though? That's a question.
Huh?
Alvin, I'm just built different. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm at a school you can't afford. That's for sure.
A god complex? Excuse me? Yo, don't make me take that mod out of you. But yeah, we're okay. There we go.
Yeah, I gotta cut at 11:30, which is like in 4 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So we're just reading. Really. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end stream soon too. So unfortunately, we won't be able to read everything you retype. But we're reading what you just said.
Oh yeah, this was an issue for China and Taiwan.
Yeah, it was. It was before COVID happened, right?
Yes.
There was a protest and everything. That I remember. Yeah.
Talking about the Hong Kong protest, that one, or like something else?
Yeah, I think it's that. I'm not sure unless there's something else.
There's an argument as like free China.
Yeah, I don't think we're really like defending China with what we're saying. It's
No, we're not defending. I'm not taking parts. I'm just talking about like from a business perspective. I wasn't talking about like one is definitely more right than the other one. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's like we can understand what
Yeah,
John's.
I'm not. I legit. I do not like. I'm not taking sides. I don't want to take sides in this because
Well, I am taking sides. I have like I don't like the Chinese government like at all. I don't very much like.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna cancel. You guys see me? I'm missing.
I was like, what happened to Hood? Oh, he just went missing.
Minus 3,000.
I thought you were model citizens. No, but it's true though. It's not the best thing that's happening over there, but what can you do?
Shit is crazy.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it short today. It's been over almost close to 2 hours. We're gonna be streaming next Thursday. We'll try to stream between today. Oh,
Excuse me.
Dude.
yeah. That is.
Remember they got credit for it in Mulan.
Yep.
Holy.
Easy on us. Is she saying that to us?
Saying what?
No.
No, I
She's
don't think
talking about
so.
China.
Oh, okay.
That was.
It's
Oh.
yeah.
No, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's.
Well, Mulan do be slapping though.
What do you guys have, yo? What's wrong with you guys? Bruni is actually spitting facts, but like.
Oh, she's calling us stupid. Fair enough.
I mean, all right, cool. I guess.
You're not wrong.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll take it. It's not like it's something I haven't heard, but either way.
Yeah.
Either way, we.
I'm not claiming that. I'm not claiming that.
I'm not claiming it. I'm just leaving it there for the taking.
Claiming what? Claiming what?
I'm not stupid. I'm smart. Me smart though.
I mean, have you seen your forehead?
Smart.
Exactly. So much space. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, he's got 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yo,
That's-
I got a 6 head, bro. It's
And
a
when he
6 head.
raises his eyebrows, he has Wi-Fi right there, hood.
What it would do. Like it's funny you guys brought up the fucking Chinese China topic, because like I watched this video recently, but like it's right before I cut too, so maybe I'll save it for next time.
Oh, we can talk about it next time, and hopefully Brittany can be here to correct us if we make any sorts of issues. So, yep.
Want to watch the video, Brittany? It's
Brittany, I don't know what it is, but
it's let me see if I remember that. I was a bodyguard for China's like top serial rapist or some shit.
Oh, it's like those VR chat things?
No,
interviews?
it's not. It's like some dude who used to work as a English teacher in China,
ooh,
and then he's telling the story of when he used to work at this big company in like China, whereas like it's basically like as big as Tesla is in America, it is that big in China.
Jesus.
oh yeah, there's a company similar to Tesla in China. I forgot the name of it.
Okay.
Either
Yeah, and
way,
was
I
pretty
think
bad.
I think we're gonna stop procrastinating on ending the stream here.
Alright.
So we'll end stream here. We'll have another stream Thursday. Again, the podcast. We might try to fit another stream in between then. Who knows?
Organ podcast.
But we will have new layout in terms of looking. It won't be as boring as it is now.
We're gonna be more professional.
I wouldn't say professional. I like to use the word comfortable, but we'll see.
Wait, so it's blessed by God?
I said comfortable.
Yeah, so it's like, it's Mona Lisa level.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if people will like it. If they don't, well, we'll see. But either way, we'll see you guys next time. And you guys can see this on YouTube if you want.
Thanks for
And
pulling up, homies.
yeah, thank you for everyone for joining. Much appreciated.
Real quick,
Yep.
just gonna post some links.
Mhm.
If you're interested, there's Spotify, and can somebody get the YouTube real quick?
Sure. Let me see.
Nubashi, you came a bit late, but it's cool.
It's me, bro. I'm
Nubashi.
Nubashi. I was here the
Oh.
whole time.
You just joined now? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because there's people talking in chat, so I was like, God, let me read.
Anyways,
Did
well,
you get the Jack link? Okay.
one the recording here. See you guys.
I cannot
Yeah.
find it. Oh,
I got it.
Okay, nice.
Alright, so if you're interested, check out our links. We're active, kind of. At least
Kind of.
weekly, bi-weekly, we're always active.
Oh, bye, Nassif.
Bro, yo, once winter break comes, we'll be super active, right?
Yeah, we should be.
Wait, who's break?
Winter break.
Oh yeah, no, I have plans. Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna.
When school winter breaks your will to live.
Oh,
Oh, well, okay. I guess that's that. Anyways,
Alright.
Oh,
See ya.
see you guys.
Bye.
oh, wow.